There's a growing recycling problem, both globally and locally. Zero Waste Solutions in Rochester, Massachusetts recently opened a state-of-the-art facility that automatically separates recyclable materials into different categories of commodities. PCN stopped in to see this magnificent machine in action and learn more about how it impacts recycling along the South Shore.
So the recycling world is in what I would call a deficit from the value of the commodities, given that the markets have changed. There aren't too many domestic markets. Most markets are overseas, so we depend on the overseas market to purchase our materials. But those markets have gotten very difficult. If you take a blended ton of material, that rate less than 10 years ago was going for almost $200 a ton. Today, that ton is going for less than $70 a ton. And that essentially puts all recycling at risk. The capacity for recycling, as you can see, is being cut because for the little guys, and I'm talking the very little guys, some of them have just gone out of business. And then the big guys have had to invest in more equipment. These optical machines that I speak of are very expensive, but they do the work of about 5 people. They're darn near 96% effective. If I can just turn on a switch, I have essentially put 25 to 30 people right to work with those machines. And when you combine them with the iterative effect of the entire system, where all these conveyors are unified to do each of the tasks that those machines demand, so that the quality of the material that ends up in the baler meets the specifications of the market. There's a need for this, obviously. The other facilities that are local that can handle this, you've got one just north of Boston, you've got another one in Avon. There aren't many facilities that do this. I'm not so sure there's any facilities that have 5 optical systems, 4 fiber sorting pieces of equipment integrated in this array to handle mixed waste and recyclables all under the same roof. None of this just kind of falls off a shelf. This is highly engineered. You know, it's not easy. I think it's working, but we're still, getting toward our 65th day. So we're not there yet. We still need more work. So we've gone from a 100-foot line with 100 people shoulder to shoulder. You take this, I take that. You take this, I take that. Blah, blah, blah. It's come a long way.